Aquarium with me is Zanele from Zororo Pumulan. And you say you have been waiting for us since morning.
Yes, I've been waiting for you guys since morning. I wanted to join you from morning.
It's unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate we took some time at Temple Mountain. So when we came back from there, the grannies, they were tired and hungry. So we had to go and do lunch first. So now we are here just at the aquarium. So after the aquarium, we're going for shopping. After shopping, then we go back to the hotel. Yeah. So thank you so much. And I know tomorrow we are going to be together. Yes, and I know tomorrow we'll spend the day together and at a special gala dinner.
Very excited. Very excited.
No, thank you so much.
All right,
thank you, Daniel. All right, thanks. All right, thank you. All right. Okay. Right, Hana Gogo, they are busy. We're going to go aquarium to have a picture. Money, Runa Gaita already. Madonna always at your book. Magambona always again. Oh, Makala Gassiana, my shape, Gassiana. It's you over menu. Murufozona. I menu. Eh. The tiny over menu. It's not over menu. Go away, Mimi and Jump Change.
Agora kupindwa ngati. Saka pindani kuri paper life.
Jana ndapa phone yangu.
But ina kurecord hello kaka phone yangu.
Yangu yacho pinda.
Uyakakamira kupinda agara inanda kugara ona inanda kuja tsubuka
Like a fish.
Oh.
ngachibuda ngazopedza nguva chibuda fara upinda ngavada kupinda saka ngatilainei chibuda mwengapinde tatopinda kugara pinde yaikoshire wangu adapinda mwana mvura amuna mvura mutore picha fonevinde edadzima fonevinde ikuyu nengo yatopera moto kare kare yanironda chai Jamari, time. Chibudai. Wazobuda warongeka sha. Chibudai. Akupinda ngapatambidza foni yako. Chibuda sha. Anobuda neuka kupinda chipinda na. Pinde. Vanobuda neuko fast. Chema tambidza foni pakama.
ngavasimuka vanyatsomira
unorwadza kupinda kwacho chibudai mwari kupinda budai neuko mwari kupinda ngapinda namo aiwa munobuda neuko
my phone.
Let's go.
Tete, vanhu vari kufamba sei? Ngatingoteerai. Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Wait a minute.
Sorry.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Two Oceans Aquarium. We will be feeding the penguins on the first floor in the penguin exhibit in 5 minutes. That is, the feeding of the penguins in 5 minutes.
Pane mapenguin. Hauda kudzidziswa mapenguin.
Squeeze that, be slow. And you eye shot. You need a bug eye shot.
This is actually nice.
Ah, mukenda kumberi uko mapenguins akupiwa chikafu.
Oh,
Eh.
unaona mani ngatiwa chikafu chikubwa.
Mapenguins. Pindai muyatenda kumberana gogo mapenguins auda kupiwa chikafu. Mapenguins.
Because you said in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, you didn't come here.
Mapenguins akuda kupiwa chikafu. Saka Eh.
Ande tona mani ngani.
Mapenguins ada kupiwa chikafu saka fambe mumaona.
Muone mapenguin. Machi? Anonzi mapenguin ayarapa. Izvi.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Two Oceans Aquarium Penguin Exhibit. So in a few moments, our penguin keeper will hop up onto the beach, just as I have, to feed these penguins in front of you. I do have a few rules that I ask you to follow while you are here in the penguin exhibit. So we've got 2 penguin species here in the penguin exhibit. The other penguin species is the one making the noise, but these ones in front of you are the ones that will be fed. First and foremost, please do not try and touch the penguins or the water in the exhibits. I know they are very cute, but we must respect that they are wild animals and they do bite. Please ensure your flash is off when you are taking your pictures and recordings, as that light is too bright for their eyes and it does cause them quite a bit of harm and stress. And this is a no eating and drinking zone here in the aquarium, simply because if crumbs or little bits of spills are left here in the exhibit, it will attract pests and will have knock-on impacts on these penguins' health. Thank you very much for the rules. I'm here to give you just a little bit more information about the penguins, as well as to explain the feeding process that will begin very shortly. So the penguins that you see in front of you, many of our visitors may know them by a very specific name, that of the jackass penguin. So the reason they were called the jackass penguin is because of the certain sound that they would make when they would call. So penguins, they are social animals and they communicate with one another using those calls. And as you heard with those northern rockhopper penguins over there, when they called, it sounded very much like that of a trumpeting sound. But when these penguins call, it sounds almost exactly like that of a donkey bray. So sounding like a donkey, the name was created. But they do go by a more formal name, and that is the African black-footed penguin. So these are the penguins you will be able to see in Boulders Beach and in Betty's Bay. And what's really incredible about these penguins is, first and foremost, they are the only penguin species found on the African continent. And they're sort of superstars to us here in South Africa, as the only place in the world where you will be able to see them in their natural habitat is between Port Elizabeth and Namibia, which makes them an endemic species. So you will be able to see we have got 20 penguins here on our beach here at the aquarium. Majority of them are in the center of the beach over here. They know what time it is. We also have got a mated pair sitting on their nest and a few penguins behind me who don't seem that interested in food, but I will get to them in a little bit. You will be able to see that all of these penguins look very similar to one another. So all of them have got those black backs, those white bellies, and a black band that surrounds the front of their bellies. So it's not only these penguins in front of you that have got that black band, but 3 other penguin species in the world. And we group those 4 penguin species together, known as the banded penguins. So that tuxedo coating, that black and white feathering on their body, helps them when they are finding their fish in the wild. I am seeing a flashlight by the glass railing area over there. Just a reminder to switch it off, as we don't want to harm these penguins in any way. So the black and white coating of these penguins, it's a sort of feature that you'll see quite often in many marine animals. It is called counter shading. So when these penguins and other animals will swim in the wild, their bellies will face the bottom of the water and the backs will face the surface of the water, and this helps them blend in with the environment just a little bit better. So we're having a white belly at the bottom. If a predator is swimming beneath them, it will help break up their body structure just a bit, so this could help them in evading a predator. Similarly, if a predator is swimming above them, those black backs will help them blend in with the bottom or the sea floor, just to help them evade a little bit better. So even though all 20 penguins look very similar, we're actually able to tell who is who on this beach just by looking at them. So I admit I'm a bit biased. I've spent a lot of time with these penguins over here, so everyone to me have got their own characteristics and their own mannerisms. But one of the ways we're actually able to tell who is by looking at their belly area for their spot patterns. Every penguin's got their own unique spot pattern, and we also have got an identification picture for all of our penguins, so it makes it a little bit easier for you. You're most welcome to match the picture to the penguin, but I'll point out a few penguins for you, the ones that are easily identifiable. So this penguin, straight across from me on this rock over here, you will be able to see that he's got this black band around his neck. So while all 20 of them have got that black band around their bellies, he's the only one who's got that straight line across, and that is Ayoba. Another one that's also quite easy to point out is Chuck. Chuck is the one who's walking towards the water's edge over there. Maybe he'll walk a little bit further to the front. And with Chuck, we're able to tell that is Chuck because he's the one with the white spots down his back. And behind me over here, you'll see 1 or 2 penguins that will be quite active walking around the beach. It will either be Perry or Aya or Flippy. And these penguins tend to just look for a little bit more nesting material on the beach, while everyone else is focused on getting some food. I did mention this mated pair or monogamous pair on this nest over here. So for our African penguins, many of them are paired up, or they have a mate, or they have one mate. They are monogamous, which means they will choose one mate and they will share their nest with their breeding partner or their mate over there. So oftentimes what you'll also be able to see is that there's only one penguin in this nest behind me. So these penguins, they're busy guarding their nests. So they are entering their nesting season. It makes them quite territorial. They want to ensure it's only themselves and their mate that will enter their nest. And so that is why while one of the penguins will go down for a fish, the other one will stay behind just to ensure that the nesting material they collected will stay in their nests. So we feed our penguins 3 times a day. This is their 3rd feeding opportunity of the day. And if the penguin is hungry, they will step up onto the podium in front of Jeanette's legs, where a fish will be presented to them. So we like to hand feed our penguins. We want to ensure that everyone has something to eat. And by hand feeding, it also allows us to tell how much each penguin eats for each feed. So while Jeanette is hand feeding, she also has a clipboard on her lap, and she's simply using that clipboard to mark off how much each penguin will eat for this afternoon's feed. Here we go. So Yoba is looking dead center to our visitors in the center over there, showing off that black stripe. So the way that these penguins eat will look a bit strange. These penguins don't have any teeth. Instead, they've got bristles which surround the entirety of the mouth, which helps them grip the fish firmly before swallowing it all. So one of those
Okay.